Alright, what's up YouTube, this is Kevin Land, and this is Discussions of an Atheist. Okay, in this video, I'm going to explain to you why I'm an atheist. For a while now, I've been doing videos about me being an atheist, so I'm just going to do one about why I'm an atheist. Okay, so, before I give you the reasons for why I'm an atheist, I'm going to explain to you my devout Christian faith. Alright, there was a point in my life when I was a devout Christian, and I feel like this is important in order to better understand a couple of the reasons for why I'm an atheist. Alright? Okay, so, during my devout Christian phase, well, even though I had been raised to be a Christian and, raised to believe in the Bible, I had a devout Christian phase. And I know for a fact that this was a phase. Some people are probably going to say, it was calling from God. You were being called from God, and you failed. Or, in the end, it was a test of faith, and I failed that test. No, it was a phase, okay? Because I was outside my backyard, minding my own business. It was like 2 o'clock in the evening and shit, and like I was in my backyard and it was like hot outside, and I was just sitting down on the ground, and all of a sudden I got this urge, this desire to start reading the Bible. And so I went inside, got my Bible, and brought it outside and started reading the Bible. Now, what's the difference between this and a calling? Well, the thing here is that supposedly we all have free will, and God's not going to force you against His will. If this was a calling from God, then that's pretty much exactly what happened. God forced me against my own will. Because my beliefs had changed, my opinions had changed, my worldviews had changed, even my own desires had changed, my own fire had changed. This was a phase. Because it's just like waking up one morning and you want to be like a slumdog millionaire, and then 2 weeks later you wake up and you're like, man, I wish I could be a porn star. It's sort of like that, it just happened, I just wanted to start reading the Bible, and that's how I knew it was a phase in my life, because ultimately, everything had changed. My views had changed, my opinions had changed, everything. Alright? Okay, so, during this time of my devout Christian phase, I was disrespectful. I had no respect for people. I had no decency. In my own opinion of how I am now, of how it was back then, I was deranged. I was demented, in my own opinion. Because the entire time I was focused on converting people. If the Bible did not say it, then it was not true. Alright? During this time, I had been praying every hour, or trying to pray every hour. During this time, I had been reading the Bible every day, and in a hushed voice, I had been preaching 45-minute long sermons to myself. And when my parents left the house, or even while they were still there, I would take out the psalm book and start singing praises to God. But I had no respect for people. I would find people who said that they weren't religious, and I would send them a message, and I would say, oh my God, I just got baptized, I'm so happy now. And entirely it was to simply convert people to my religion. I had no respect for people. I didn't care about your life story. I didn't care about what you went through. Alright? All I care about was converting you. Alright? Ultimately, I remind myself today of a person, of another person, of a user on a website that I go on to regularly. Alright? And it's not Facebook either. Alright? But, okay, so, what are the reasons for why I'm an atheist? Well, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's all about choice, because I really don't think that when it comes to believing things, you have a choice. In fact, I don't even think even your opinions or even your desires have a choice, because we're always going through socialization. Alright? And that's something you learn in sociology. Whether you are conscious of it or not, you are being affected by the entire world. When you have a conversation with somebody, you are being affected by them, whether you realize that or not. Okay? And so I'm not going to sit here and say that I chose to believe like this. So I'm going to give you some reasons for why I'm an atheist that would pretty much be a choice. And I'm going to give you other reasons that would show that maybe it's not a choice. Okay? But ultimately, I am a happier person. Okay, first off, despite what some people may think, and it'll probably shock people, when I look into the world, I don't see a God. I don't see a God in any of this. I don't see the perfection that believers proclaim of. I don't see that. Alright? I see a world that is imperfect. I see a world that is just the way it is. Alright? The second reason why I'm an atheist is because when I think of death, I don't think there's any life after death. And some people might think, well, wow, you got that's pretty sad. No, I don't think it is. I mean, if you're given one cookie for your entire life, okay, and you have an entire lifetime supply of cookies, alright, is it really sad that you're only going to be able to have that one cookie? You know? Or does it make that one cookie more meaningful? I'm pretty sure it makes that one cookie more meaningful. You know? I mean, you're only young once, right? I mean, you're only 19 years old 1 year of your life. You're only 20 1 year of your life. You might as well make the best of it, right? So, I don't see life after death. Another reason why I'm an atheist is because when I read religious doctrines, I see them as just that. Religious doctrines. Alright? You know, I've actually read over the Bible every now and then occasionally. And I guess you could say I nitpick sometimes, but all in the same, I'm trying to better understand the individuals, the humans who wrote these stories, who wrote these accounts. I'm trying to better understand them. Alright? And when I do read that, I don't see a God in any of that. I don't see this is the true word. I see just a religious doctrine. The fourth reason, I think, for why I'm an atheist is because it makes me a happier person. It makes me happier to know that, hey, there might not be a life after death. It makes me happier now, being an atheist, you know? And at the same time, it also makes me more respectful, because I'm more open-minded now, you know? I'm not always trying to convert people to the God that I believe in, you know? I'm not constantly criticizing people because they don't follow the Bible like I do. I'm actually more open-minded now. Alright. What's up, YouTube? This is Kevin Land, and this was Discussions of an Atheist. If you liked the video, please like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'll be uploading more soon. Peace out.